everybody. This is Marco, Liquidity Hunter. So, welcome back to another episode of Trading the Markets Live. So, yesterday, honestly, we didn't take a trade. We couldn't. I was waiting for this level to be tapped on news. As you all know, we should only trade on the 1 hour fair value gaps or order blocks. So yesterday we were just in the middle, so there was no fair value gaps anywhere that I could find. So, and then we just waited. It was a really boring video. I didn't really post it because I was just waiting. I just said good morning and then we're gonna do this, and then that's it. Like, it never came. But now today it looks like we have something going on. So we do have this fair value gap on the 1 hour right here. I really like it, and it looks like we are creating liquidity. So pretty much we have this right here, and we are creating the liquidity right here. So we have this liquidity that we are going to be looking to get rid of. Now, how do we know that it's gonna go up? We don't know, but what we do have some information right here. So we have this order block that was rejected. The body of the candle did not close in the middle, so you can see nothing in the body didn't close. So pretty much this is a very strong level, and then on top of that we are on the uptrend. So we are right now at the 70%. Well, we went all the way to 80, but we have the 62% level, and then we have all this liquidity right here. So let me just get rid of all this because I don't like to see none of this stuff. Yes, we're gonna remove this. Okay, there you go. So what do we got? So we do have a lot of areas that we have to come back to. So we have to keep an eye on. There's a lot of resistance up here, so but we are on an uptrend, so it won't really matter that much. Now we do have some news coming up today for this factory. We do have Powell talking at 9. I'm sorry, at 7, and then we have President Trump speaking at 9. So today is gonna be retarded. I'll tell you that. We are still in a downtrend, so we did break the structure. So on the 4 hour, obviously we broke the structure. We haven't made a new lower high, but on the 1 hour we do have a break over here. So we have this break, but we haven't made a new one. So this is a potential lower high. So what the market did, this is the lower high, this is the lower high, this is a potential lower high. Now this is a potential lower high that was broken. So this is the reason why I'm looking for longs, but this is not fully completed yet. So we have to be really, really careful that they are gonna use the news to move these things. So what we need to do is we're only gonna trade until 8 p.m. So right now it's 6. So let me see. We are gonna trade for 2 hours only. So pretty much what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting for the market to get in this level, give me some type of reversal, and I'm gonna buy it all the way here to this level, because I think they're gonna reject this level, and then they either gonna create a 4 hour lower high from this level, or it's gonna break. We are in an uptrend, so I have two options. So I can wait for the market to just take off from here and then see what they do in this area, and then sell it back down into this level, or I can just wait for the market to come here and then give me like a buy scenario. So which one do I like more? We are closer to the buy, so I'm gonna wait for this to happen. yeah, guys, we do have this liquidity right here. So this is building a lot of liquidity. We do have more levels right here at the bottom. We have a 15-minute fair value gap, but because we are on a downtrend, I don't really pay attention to the bullish fair value gaps to go back up on the 15 minutes. I am paying attention to the 1 hour fair value gap because we had this potential break. So what we had, so pretty much we have a rate of liquidity, so the previous day low. So like I said, pretty much the requirements to take a trade, I would say, is that we have to raise some type of liquidity. So either previous day low, previous day high, or we had to be at a order block on the 1 hour or a fair value gap on the 1 hour. So pretty much those are the criteria to look for a trade. So we are in this area, so we're just gonna wait for news. So it's 6:25 right now. I know at 6:30 there's gonna be some moves, so hopefully at the 6:30 is just the rate of the liquidity, and then tap into this fair value gap so we can pretty much look for a trade. So that's what I'm waiting for. So just keep in mind, guys, that this I do this for fun, honestly. Like, I'm not getting anything. Trading is really hard. So you know, like that's why a lot of people just sell stuff, you know. But I'm not here to sell anything. Like I said from the beginning, once we reach 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, like, I'm gonna release the training. I really don't care, because this is free information. Like, you can learn this from anywhere. Like, there is really not a guru that pretty much is a market maker right here on social media. You know, it's so fake. But we're here to make money. We're here to help other people. You know, we are here to do something positive. So, you know, let's just make money, man. Like, let's just stop worrying about everybody else and then, like, who's the best trader and things like that. Like, everybody is good at whatever they do. Some people are good at marketing and then they sell BS. Some people are really good at trading, you know, and they really show, you know. I'm neither one, you know. Like, I don't consider myself a super trader because I don't want to be portrayed that way, and I don't consider myself a good marketer or a good editor. You know, like, I do my best to do all these videos just for fun, you know. Like, I just do this just for fun, see how many people we can help, and then you know, just show people other ways. So let's wait for this to happen, and then I'll pause the video right here. Like I said before, it takes a lot of time to edit videos. I'm just gonna say the introduction, what I'm looking for, what my thoughts are, and then I'm gonna pause the video and then come back whenever I take a trade. So we're just gonna wait for 6:30, see what happens, and then we gotta wait for 7. Today is a lot of news, so sometimes in news that they spike both ways, so it's really a gamble, to be honest. Like, when you trade news, it's really a gamble. But, you know, and today is Friday too, so today is trap day. Like I said in my previous videos, trapping days is the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. So today is Friday. So if we make money on this trade, you know, blessed. We are blessed. If we don't make money on this trade, you know, we just move on. We just gotta reduce our risk, and then just see what the market brings us. So I'll come back whenever I take a trade, and then we're gonna go from there. So right here, market is open. We are on Trader Bay. It's green, and then yep, let's go ahead and just wait, and then I'll come back whenever I get in a trade. Alright, guys, so I'm taking this trade, kind of like a risky trade, to be honest. Because I usually wait for the 5 minutes to give me a setup, but they just came and tapped this thing. So we're gonna risk like about $100 just so we can see we can make some money. But they rejected it really hard. So yeah, so we're risking 104. Risking 104 right here. The reason that I took it is because they rejected from that area, and then the 1 minute close on top of this one. So I like this on the 5 minute better, not gonna lie. The 1 minute is a little tricky, but just $100, so we'll see what happens in this area. We're gonna wait for the 5 minutes to see if we get like a really good rejection, but we are taking this trade to this area, so we're just looking to make 2.8. I don't know if it's gonna happen right now or at news, so but we're just gonna risk it. Why not? So we're gonna wait to see if we get to this level before news. If we don't get to this level before news, then obviously news might push it. But again, today is a very, very interesting day because we had two really big news. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for this trade to play out. I will add, if the 5 minute gives me like a better setup, and what do I mean by a better setup? I like the setup whenever I get like a bullish candle, like right here, and then another candle closes on top of the week. So I like this in the 5 minute. So we'll see what we get right here. 5 minutes just open, so we'll see what happens in this area. I'll come back whenever I either get stopped out or if it comes closer to take profit. We'll see. But like I said, we still are within news, so we just gotta give it time right now. I'll come back when I have you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, just a quick update. This thing just went way too fast, which is good. So now we're gonna be smart from now on. Whenever we're in profit and that the candle pushes, we're gonna move it just to break even, because in the last couple of videos I don't move it to break even and it comes back. So I don't like to see that. If we are right, this candle should not come back. If it comes back, then it's we gotta reanalyze. But usually after the big push, the second one pushes harder. So I wish I could have added, but this thing just it went crazy. Like, it didn't even give me a good setup. I just took it because I didn't want to miss it on the 1 minute. But I mean, it is what it is. So we're just gonna take one small contract. We have 10 accounts, so if this one hits the profit, we're gonna make close to 3,000, which is still not bad for the day. But we're gonna start protecting our trades from now on. On the first candle, we're gonna move it to break even. On the second candle, we are going to just let it go to TP. We are getting close to the news, so the other thing that we can do is we can move our stop loss into profit, but that will be after the second candle if it pushes. Now you see how this one is reacting because the news is coming up. So if this one take us out, I mean, we gotta reanalyze, because this candle should not come back if we are right about this. Now we are going into the previous day high. That's what the target is, but we are gonna be protecting our trades from now on. So dailies is gonna be either we make money or we break even. Like, we're gonna try not to take losses anymore, because obviously losses are decremental to your mind, and then I'm still battling with that. So I'm just gonna be honest, I'm human, we all go through it and things like that. Whenever we are in profit, the trade just comes back and then we get a stop loss hit, that just it messes with your mind so bad. But anyway, so we're gonna be protecting our trades from now on, so we either make money or we don't. So now if we break this, we could potentially get over here, and then that will put us at 1 to 5. So let's see, depending how this candle closes, like if this candle goes really hard, then I'll let it go into this area, because we do have a lot of liquidity over here before this area into this 4-hour fair value gap. We do have a 1 hour order block over here. So we'll see. It depends how this candle closes. If this candle closes like very bullish, then I will let it run into this. If it doesn't close very bullish, then I'm gonna just move my TP into this area, because this might be like a stop hunt and then drop again. So we're gonna just do that. So we have to wait 11 minutes, obviously, into the news. So yeah, we're gonna wait into the news. You know what, we're just gonna do it here because we are still in a downtrend, so we're just not gonna be greedy, and we're just gonna take our 103, almost 103. So we're just gonna not get greedy and then just take our money. There is another next week, and then we can always come back and make more. That's the thing that I'm working on myself also. Stop being greedy, just go to the zones because it happened to me that I've been deep in profit and this thing just comes back. So yeah, so we're just gonna let this trade run. Obviously it takes, like I always say, it takes 3 candles for a move to be fully completed. So this is our first big candle, so the second one needs to be big, and then the third one obviously is just gonna go further. But there's also a 4th and the 5th candle that they do some weird stuff, and you want to get out by the 3rd candle, to be honest. But we're not gonna be greedy, and we're just gonna go for our take profit right here. So hopefully it happens right now in the next couple minutes. It looks like it's pushing really, really nice, so we're just gonna wait. So I'll come back whenever this trade finishes. Alright guys, so I just took another trade and then I put my stop loss over here. So we'll see how this goes. We are getting close into news, so we might not lose this trade, and it's okay. So we'll see what happens in 2 minutes. So I took it because I wanted to catch more, but if we get stopped out, it is what it is. We didn't lose anything anyways. We have our stop loss right here. One of them is a break even, the other one I'm risking like $80. So we'll see what happens. It's 2 minutes into the news, and then so that's what we're gonna know if we are right or wrong. If we're wrong, we're gonna lose like $80, but if we are right, we're gonna make more. So we'll see what happens. News are gonna hit right now, so I'm just gonna give it this 1 minute. So I'm gonna let the video run and then see what happens right here. If we get stopped out before the news, it's okay. We're gonna wait for the news to give us a good trade. Yeah, so we got stopped out. We lost like $50, not bad, for trade, which is $500. So see, this is pretty much what I don't like to see. If the trade takes off and the next candle takes off, then we are pretty much we're right, and then you can add into the trade. But when it comes back and it comes all the way, we might be wrong. So let's see, we're gonna wait for the news to hit. There's 30 seconds into the news, so we'll see what happens. Even if this trade would have worked out, I would have got hit at a break even. So let's see what happens. I really want this area to be taken, and then if it goes up and then there's a setup in this area, then I'll sell it. But if not, then it might just drop from here. So we'll see what happens. There's 8 seconds into the news. Oh wow. Yeah, we messed up. it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. We got taken out of the market. That's just how the market is. So now we have to wait to see if they break this area. And if these break this area, then we are completely into an uptrend. So we got taken out of the market. We didn't lose much, so can't really be mad about it. And I didn't leave my stop loss right here because I just didn't want to risk too much money. So anyways, we were right about the trade. We just got stopped out. We got taken out of the market before we hit our take profit. This is usually the second candle like that. So we are breaking out of this area. So we are pretty much changing the trend. So we're not gonna be looking for sales anymore. For next week, we are gonna be looking into buys. So let's see. So this is completely done. Let's go, baby. We got a new trend for next week. I had to wait for the 1 hour. So this 1 hour has to stay like this. So we are gonna wait, but it looks like we are gonna be changing the trend now. I am gonna get in at so this fair value gap is done. We do have a order block all the way down here. Or is this one right here? So it's gonna take the whole thing. We do have this order block. So if the market comes in this area, then I'll take another trade, and we'll see what happens here. I mean, that was a really nice trade. Unfortunately, we got taken out of the market. But yeah, so now I'm gonna wait to see what the market does in this area. But it looks like we are gonna be changing the trend. So I'll come back if I take another trade. If I don't take another trade, then that was the trade for the day. Alright guys, just doing a quick update. This thing is completely gone. Looks like we are resuming the uptrend for the next couple days. We do have a lot of resistance right here, but honestly, this resistance is not gonna mean anything for this daily uptrend. So I mean, the daily is just, we are going into this area next. So pretty much this is the main target that I have. So this looks like the beginning of the trend. So it's gonna look something like this, and in the next couple of days, obviously it's gonna keep going. We do need the 4 hour and the 1 hour to close very strong with the bullish. Now, where do I want to get in? So we do have this order block right here of the 15-minute. This is a continuation. So just want to explain a little bit of how I take my trades. So pretty much the 1 hour are my main bread and butter, like for reversals. The 15 minutes order blocks and fair value gaps are for continuation, so just keep that in mind. When it comes to this, all you need really is order blocks and fair value gaps. As long as you understand what to put in or how to find them, then you're gonna be good. And understand that the 1 hour fair value gaps and order blocks are for reversals or continuations. But the 15-minute order blocks and fair value gap, that's for like continuation. But obviously there has to be some type of liquidity building that the market has to take out in order for you to take that trade. Now we do have this order block right here that I'm looking to get into. I could take a trade from here. I might risk a little bit all the way down, but it depends like how good the risk to reward is. But the main thing is buying from this area. So I'm gonna wait for this area to come in, and then pretty much create a new high or take out this high. This is looks like it's gonna be the external liquidity, so I do want to get back into that area. External. But yeah, so it is dropping really hard from this 4 hour, and it's rejecting really nice, so which is good, but I think it's still gonna break it. We do need this. We do have a break of the 4 hour, the 1 hour. We do have a break of this other 1 hour, but the hour needs to close. So we still have about 40 minutes, and then this is gonna be the break of the 4 hour lower high. So you can see this is the lower high. This tried to be a lower high, but it didn't. So we're just gonna consider this as a 1 hour break, but we're not gonna put it yet because the hour has not closed yet. So this one was it was an internal liquidity, and then we're just waiting for that. So yeah, so pretty much this candle still has 1 minute. I might take a reversal trade, but honestly, it's a 1-to-1. I don't know. It's really horrible risk to reward. I mean, but I can risk one contract. I mean, it's not a big deal. Our trade that we had, it was a really nice trade, really easy trade, but they came and took us out before taking off, which is okay. Let me see how one contract it looks. So, oh wow, no, that risk to reward is horrible. $200 risk for one contract. That's over 10 accounts. That's $2,000. Like, I'm not gonna risk that. That's, I don't know, $200. I don't know, man. Maybe like 100. I'll do 100. Or like 150 max, but not $200. Let me see, 176, 175. Let me see if I see something on the 1 minute. So 1 minute, we do have this order flow that we do have right here. Order flow entry. Nah, I don't know. Let's see if it's worth taking the risk. 140, 160. I don't know. Don't like it. I don't like it because this looks like a bounce of this area. 140. Go against the trend. 103 though. I don't know. I don't really like it because we do have this bullish order block right here, came into this area. I'll see if this candle closes under this one. I might risk it. I just don't want it to be such a big risk. If not, I'll just wait for this area. Like, I do want to buy. I don't really want to go against the trend. See, and now it's getting bigger, like 230. Nah. I do see this inverse fair value gap that is happening right here. So if anything, I can always put my stop loss above here. Let me see how much that would be. 114, 120, 100. Alright, why not? Let's take a sell right here. Let's take it to this area. I'm gonna give it $100. See if it works out. If it doesn't work out, obviously I don't like to sell on the uptrend, but we're gonna just risk it. I mean, we have a inverse fair value gap in this area, and we do have a order flow entry trade, so we'll see if we get like a little reversal. If not, it's $1,000 risk, not a big deal. But I do wanna, I don't know if it's gonna come in this area today or tomorrow. Nah, next week. Sorry, today's Friday. So we'll see. We'll see if this works out. If it doesn't work out, then we're just not gonna take a trade anymore. But this is against the trend. We're just trying to catch it to come back down. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I do hate the fact that we had this trade and we just got stopped out. Let's see. If this is the true reversal, it shouldn't break this. But if not, this is the last trade I would take. Against the trend. But like I said, this bounce could just let the market keep going. But we're just gonna risk it. I mean, why not? Why not? But this will be the last trade for the day. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But we are going against the trend anyway, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, we might lose this trade. That's what I get for going against the trend. Yeah, just $100 though. Not a big deal. We'll see how it goes. We close on top of this fair value gap. I don't know, if this candle doesn't engulf all this, then we are gonna lose this trade. It's gonna give you the last 30 seconds, but it's not looking good. That's what I get for going against the trend anyway, so yeah, this is not gonna work out. I'm just gonna close this trade. If it doesn't close bearish, I don't like it. I'm gonna just close it. I don't like that trade, so we're gonna forget about all this. This was just against the trend anyway, so we pretty much only lost $126 in total, which is $1,200 amongst everything. Yeah, so this thing is just gonna continue. Yeah, that was a bad trade, really bad trade. I just wanted to catch something to come back over here, so I'm just gonna wait for this thing to get over here. I'm not gonna be looking to sell because obviously we are against the trend. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this, and then I'm gonna catch it back up, and then that's gonna be a way better trade. than this. Alright guys, so it's 30 minutes into my trading session. There's news at 9. So we're gonna stop trading right now. So there's really nothing going on anymore. Market is just gonna act retarded. But for next week we are in the uptrend. So if this candle closes bullish on the 1 hour, then we are officially back into the uptrend, and then we're just gonna keep buying all the way over here, and potentially we can get into this area. So anyway, so my trading plan is that I take 2 trades whether I win or lose. Obviously today we had the right direction. We just had the market just came in to stop us out, but that's what we're gonna do from now on. We are gonna put our stop loss at break even as soon as we get the first push. If the second one comes and take us out, we either break even or we lose a little bit. But pretty much I thought that this was gonna be the second candle. Obviously it was not. So anyways guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with a friend. I mean, this was a really good lesson, good trading session. And I'm just doing all these videos so you guys can understand how to pretty much get in the trades, what to look for, what to wait for. Obviously we gotta work on our risk management, and then we gotta work on a lot of things. So stop taking trades against the trend. That's one thing we gotta work on. Anyways guys, so I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, share and like the video. See you guys.